Congratulations on a heck of a season. What stood out the most to you about your draft year?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a pretty neat season from the start to finish. Just from the beginning, kind of being welcomed into the Kelowna Rockets. I thought we had a really good group and we had a lot of fun together. And over the course of the season, kind of learned a lot of things as a team and grew together. And I thought we had a good year and should be fun to come back next year and keep getting better as a group. And then for me individually, I thought it was a really great opportunity to get to go to the U18 Worlds there at the end of the season and to get to kind of cap it off with a gold medal there at a tournament that's not easy for Canada to win. So that was really spectacular, and I'm definitely grateful for all the opportunities that I've had over the course of the season.
It felt like you really kind of built momentum as the year progressed. Where do you feel like you improved the most?
I tried to keep improving my game in all areas. Obviously, I think just being able to be at home here and working with my dad and in the garage or the shooting area every day, just kind of trying to keep honing my skills, stick handling, shooting, kind of all those things that make such a difference out on the ice. So I think just getting to be at home's been really good for me to help keep improving. But at the same time, I think just maturing my game as a whole and getting to play in all situations and things like that. I think that's helped me a lot as well to continue to become better and better over the season.
You've played really well, and you've worked your way up a lot of draft lists. Our TSN director of scouting, Craig Button, just came out with his most recent list of top prospects. He has you at number 4. Like when you hear that, what goes through your mind?
Yeah, that's pretty special to hear. I mean, those guys, like, growing up, you see all their lists and over the years before your draft year and things like last year, and then to kind of get to be a part of it this year has been really cool. And even from the beginning of the year, like you said, like, I've moved up a lot of lists, and I think that's kind of been cool for me to see, just from the vision that I kind of had at the beginning of the year, to try to chip away at some of those lists and try to just keep improving in all areas of the game. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun and should continue to be kind of fun going into the draft.
What was your goal at the start of the year in terms of the draft?
Yeah, I try not to put any, like, nothing too specific or things like that, and instead to just try to keep the focus on just getting better and keep become the best player I can be, and however the draft shakes out, wherever I do go, just kind of trusting that'll be the best spot for me, and then yeah, whatever happens, and I don't want to be like, oh, I need to be this spot or this spot, and because at the end of the day, the draft only means so much, and it's kind of what you do after. So I think to try to keep it in a bit of perspective is important for me as well.
Craig Button sees you as kind of a mix of Gabe Landeskog and Brad Marchand. I'm wondering, for you, who in today's game do you kind of see yourself in, or you try and model your game after?
Yeah, that's a nice a compliment to hear that. Obviously, those are two pretty spectacular NHL players, so that's really cool to hear. But I just try to look at a lot of the kind of the top guys in the league, the most dominant guys, and try to study them and take what I can from them. So a guy that I like to look at would be like a Nathan McKinnon. I think he's just so unreal in so many areas of the game. Such a great offensive mind, but he can be, trusted in all three zones, and yeah, he's just super well rounded, and some of those guys like him and McDavid and kind of all those top guys of the league, I think try to study them and be as much like them as I can be.
You mentioned the gold medal at the Under 18 World Championship, 12 points in the 6 games there. What made you effective at that tournament?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a really fun tournament. That was definitely something super special to be a part of. I think we had a great group, and to get the opportunity to go all the way over there to Finland, which is the furthest I've been, was really cool. But I think from the beginning of the tournament, I think it helped for me to, we came out of the playoffs, played a strong team in the Prince George Cougars, so I think that was kind of helped prepare me for that type of hockey that I was going to see over there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had some great line mates, great guys to play with, so I think that definitely helped as well. And then yeah, just to kind of go through the journey we had there as a team, and then ultimately to cap it off with a win in the gold medal game is something I'll never forget.
You also played well in the WHL playoffs, 15 points, 11 games. Why do you think you're able to handle those pressure moments well?
Yeah, thank you. I think I try to I know how important it is to be someone who when the games are bigger to show up in those games, and that's something that I try to do, obviously. And I just think, yeah, I feel like a lot of players can be good in kind of the easy games, but the big games are kind of where it counts, obviously. So just to try to prepare as best I can for those games, and try to be ready to go out and work as hard and compete as hard as I can. So I think that's kind of my mindset going into those big games.